And then allowing to just unwind, and we're gonna start on our backs. So go ahead and put everything you may have aside and just coming onto your backs. Making that intimate, beautiful connection with the earth. We're gonna bend our knees and bring the soles of our feet onto the earth, closer to our hips. And they're about in good alignment, in good attunement with our shoulders. And before we move, go ahead and bring your awareness to your root, to the Muladhara, and we're gonna just take this next samavriti breath, equal waves of breath. So let's begin with 4 counts. So inhale to your root and exhale 4 counts. One more time, breathing in for 4 counts. And exhale 4 counts in. Now we're going to do a dynamic bridge pose. So with your inhale, pushing the feet onto the earth, go ahead and lift up the hips, and you may add your arms as well, up and back, like a little rainbow, and exhale. And again, the most important thing is that you keep your breath equal waves here. Breathing in, bringing it all into the earth, all into the ground, calling in stability. And go ahead at 3 more times with your own breath, with your own rhythm, and know that, good reminder that in this practice, in QiTanYo, if any time you need to take care of your own somatic intelligence, what your body asks, extra rest or pause, please give yourself that. My instructions are just a guidance. And if you like to follow through, just know that your nervous system, your digestive system is in good care in our hands here. So that is the intention of our practices, to really take care of our nervous and digestive system. Let's go ahead and breathe one more time, bringing all of the energies here into the center. And exhale, letting it all land here. And go ahead, take your knees into your chest. We're gonna open up the knees just one way and the other. This is a really moment for what your body asks. So giving your lower back, your sacrum, this opening. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our belt, take our little strap, bring it closer. Beautiful. And then go ahead, you're gonna take your right leg towards your chest and bringing the left leg straight onto the earth. Taking a few breaths here with your right leg. And then when you're ready, go ahead and open up your belt. You're gonna just bring the center of the belt to the center of the sole of your feet. Let's send that nice, deep, nourishing breath to our sacrum, taking a 4 deep inhale, 4 counts of deep inhale. And with your exhale, go ahead and lifting the right leg towards the sky. And go ahead and actually lower your hands, bringing your forearms and your elbows so they're onto the earth as you're holding the belt. And you're in a nice little 90-degree position here, breathing. Beautiful. So with our support of our hand, with our intention in the pit of our belly now, we're going to light up the fire, our Agni. With intention, we're going to breathe in here and exhale. Go ahead and lower with your leg just straight down with the help of your belt. It's just going to hover there. And then tucking the belly in, so making a little cave in your belly, you're going to lift up and exhale. So you can have a little bend at your knee if you like. Inhaling, breathing in for 4. Exhale, breathing out for 4. You can also do this 5 counts, 6 counts, however you wish. And bringing it down. And this time we're gonna lift our leg up, take the belt into our right hand, And we're gonna open up to one side so our inner groin gets a nice little stretch. I have to be careful here. Yeah, so if you need any support, you can use your bolsters, but it doesn't have to land. We're just gonna breathe here, breathing to our root. Again, bringing the earth energy, bringing the awareness to really nourish and nurture, attune. Breathing in. And with your exhale, go ahead with a gentle bend on your knee, bringing your belt, your leg to the opposite side. You might want to scooch to your right side a little bit and give yourself a nice little twist. You can give a supported twist. If you like to open your arm, if you like to gaze to the opposite side, and just allow this to be a nice restorative, grounding, nourishing attunement for you. Connecting to the rhythms of the earth, the cycles of the earth. There's so much as we're getting closer to the full moon. There's a lot of mental energy that's up in this time. So how do we ground it? How do we bring it here to our internal landscape? Beautiful. And then go ahead, bringing your leg back up to where we started, and then bending the knee. Go ahead and give yourself a little hug on the right knee, saying thank you, my beautiful knees, my feet, for taking me all the places on this earth, and having gravity to hold me tethered and grounded. And go ahead, bring both of the legs down, and then switching sides. Nice deep breath, beautiful. Taking the left knee in towards your chest. You might want to rotate the ankle to one side and to the other before we lift up. And then if you're ready to lift up already, go ahead and bring your belts onto the center of your sole, of your feet. And then lifting up, taking a nice deep breath here. And connect to that samavriti. What count is it nourishing for you in this moment? Before we begin, go ahead and lower your hands down so that your upper arms and elbows are touching the earth, grounding to the earth. Let's take one deep breath, bringing that breath to our hamstrings, to the back of our knees, and then breathing in. And exhale with the support of your belt, lowering down. And notice how your right heel is a grounding force. So breathing in and breathing out. Notice that little cave that begins to happen in the pit of your belly. This is actually called Tadaka Mudra. I think it translates to like an empty lake. So imagine like a little empty lake beginning to form every time you breathe in and you breathe out in the center of your belly. With a gentle bend on your knee, taking this next breath. And exhale. Stay here for a moment. Go ahead and switch the belt to the left hand. And I like to actually have my right hand at my hip bone sometimes, like a nice little elephant palm. And then exhale, go ahead and open to one side like we did. Opening externally and breathing into our groin here. Again, bringing all of the attention of attunement into our root, into our ground, and also to our spleen. Now on our left side, we begin to invoke the stomach, the spleen, the pancreas, energy of our digestion. And take another deep breath here. And go ahead and switch to a twist of your choice. If you wish to go there, scooch a little bit to the left side and beginning to invoke this internal squeezing. Spleen is the organ. It is believed to hold excess anxiety and worry when the chi is out of balance. And as we send our breaths there, so keep on that samavriti, that equal waves of breath, we bring the chi with our awareness And we invoke nourishment and nurture, which is the quality of our Mother Earth. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and coming up. And then lowering both knees down, both feet down. And again, this is optional. Just take a moment here, notice your sacrum. You're gonna actually slip your palms underneath your booty. Your palms are onto the earth, so you're kind of like sitting on the top of your hands, yeah. And your legs are straight. Now, with that cave, with that tadaka, that empty lake in our belly, connecting to that vision, breathing in to our belly, and exhale. And with the next breath, we're gonna lift both of the legs up now. We're beginning to fire up the Agni. And exhale, bringing both of the legs down. And just, let's do this for another 5 times. Bringing it in, breathing in. And exhale, hovering gently. And one more time. Actually, that's 2 more to make 5. So go ahead and breathe, bringing all of the energy to the Agni, to your digestive fire. Honoring our internal elements as we're being held by the earth. Beautiful. And after this one, go ahead, bend your knees, give yourself a nice little roll. And then we're gonna rock and roll. If you like to rock and roll, if you're not into rock and roll, you can come to your side. But I like to give my back a nice little massage in this way. And then we come rising up. Welcome. I am blinded by lights, you guys. I guess it's the least of our problems. Blinded by light. I mean, you know, the Qigong, it's like we're the earth and the celestial and all of it, but you guys are just beautifully pixelated. All right. I like to have my support underneath. So here we are, another expression of being grounded and stable on our earth, right? Coming back into our seat. So we're gonna do a little cleansing before we rise up. Today we're taking it slow. We're really in the earth, with the earth. So this one is called Qi clearing, and we're gonna focus only on the spleen, and we're gonna offer it up to be composted to the earth. Some of you may be familiar with this. So we're gonna inhale, clap the hands, exhale, bending the hands and elbows, look up to the sky, breathe in. And exhale, go ahead and twist, stretch to one side. And inhale, stretch to the other side. Both our liver and spleen gets a nice little opening, and then we come back. Inhale and collecting anything in our voice, in our expression that we're holding back, that is not necessary to hold back. Anything in our heart's truth that is clouding our attunement, our integrity, anything in our belly, but also in our spleen, really getting below the left side. Anything that causes that extra worry, anxiety, or anywhere else you may hold it in your body. I mean, Chinese men say that's where we hold it, but you know where you hold your anxiety, so get in there. And then we're gonna bring all of that like a little thread, energetical thread, to our fire, because fire is always there to take care of it. We're gonna inhale, pull it out with the sound, whoo, give it out, whoo, beautiful. Who is the sound of the spleen. Good, exhale. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, stretch, really bringing that. Next inhale. Exhale, inhale, nourishing, nurturing, attuning. And when you're ready, go ahead. You know where that excessive holding, old pattern, old karma, just the habit, the addiction, whatever it is that kind of holds us back from this new, attuned, clear, integral potential. Not even a potential, we totally already have the potential realized. Inhale, coming into the pulling in, and third time is the charm. Whatever is holding us back, just giving it to the earth to be composted. Exhale. And go ahead, just tune into your own. Getting in, really making this your beautiful ritual of letting. And then coming into the belly, collecting it all here, pulling it out, pulling that thread out. Whew. Beautiful. Inhale, reaching up and pulling down the heavens. That column of light, I got many here. Column of light right here in our center. This sunlight, the fire, the beautiful candle, whatever light you connect with, breathing it in and let it wash over us. Ground into your earth, hands at your thighs or your knees. We're gonna do some beautiful Sufi grinds. Meow. My cat, Sufi. Just gonna call her in. She's an earth mama. Sufi grinds. Yeah. So breathing in and breathing out and calling in again all of these forces that is alive, sometimes asleep in our belly, in our spine, invoking the waters in our spine. Go ahead and switch sides. What is your relationship to stability? What is your relationship to groundedness in this way? Stability in our mind, your mind, your heart. Where do you notice the attunement and where do you notice the misattunement? Gonna inhale, come back to this ground. Inhale, reaching up. Clasping our hands, holding hands with ourselves, and exhale, bringing it up. Inhale, coming into the center, and exhale, you're gonna turn the palms and cave in. It's kind of like a cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. Heart, chest opens, exhale. Keep going. Breathing in, bringing all of that energy to the root, to the spleen. It's beautiful chi. And just let yourself go with this breath for a few more times. Generous exhales, generous inhales. Again, if you need to pause, you're welcome to, but we're just gonna go for another 5 counts. Sipping that light in, noticing it, sending it to our root, to our survival, to our belonging. And really claiming in a healthy way, in a humble and good way, our place on this earth, our prayer, our place on the natural rhythm of everything. Just like these 6 nations, Heiryō no Shoni, invoke. Let's do one more time. Breathe in and stick your tongue out and beautiful. One more time. Breathe in, lion's breath out. Okay, so good. Let's do one more. Let it all out. There we go, my lionesses. Yes, inhale, reach up. Pulling down the heavens. Soft, supple, all the way to the ground. The celestial knowing to our earth ancestors, grounding it in here.